Scorpio, good morning. Welcome to this general reading. Thank you for being here. It's a great pleasure. Welcome to Emrys Tarot, new viewers, new subscribers. If you like my videos, please feel free to use the email in the description box below. Drop me an email and I'll send you the information on booking personal readings. What I'm going to do now is pull you a career card, and then I'm going to pull you a Romance Angels card for relationships, and then we'll pull a bit of tarot to see what's going on with you. All right. So, Scorpio, what do you need to know about your career? What is it the universe wants you to know? What is it the universe wants you to know? You've become wise to a situation in work. It's gone like on auto mode. Some of you are going to be cutting ties. Okay. But it doesn't mean you have to leave under a cloud. Okay. It doesn't mean burning bridges in this wonderful world of technology. We can talk to anybody anywhere in the world, providing there's a signal, of course. This is saying go with grace. Whatever's been done to you, okay, whether you've been fired, sacked, betrayed, or whatever, I know there's a real temptation there to get your own back, but this is saying go with grace, hold your dignity, hold your head up high. There's something better coming in. I'm kind of getting here. This is the instigation of you becoming much more than you have been. In other words, there's a chance here to reach your full potential. I'm kind of getting a lot of you anyway have been in jobs that's kind of like that scenario is, what are you doing here? You're overqualified. What are you doing? I remember many years ago, I used to work in a factory, right? And it was very mundane. And there was a lot of people there. They had degrees in law, there were solicitors, but at the time, everybody was going through a rough patch. And it's kind of like, you know, what are you doing here? You've got degrees, you've got A levels, you've got. I even came across one person, a very good friend, who had a master's degree. Okay, and they were still standing next to me, packing product. What? This sort of energy. Ooh. But you're going to be cutting some ties anyway. Okay, you're going to be looking for a new position. A lot of you. Some of this is not because you've got the sack or you're pushed out. Some of this will be your choice. Okay, because something's become robotic here. Maybe you're in a dead end job and you feel you haven't had a wage rise and you're not being justified, you're not being appreciated. So you've decided to go after something that you will be appreciated. I'm getting setting up your own business for some of you. Okay, the inspiration is there. Let's see what's going on in your relationships. Healing family issues. Wow. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Well, that doesn't mean every one of you had bad parents, okay? What it means is there's some kind of family stuff going on. This could be from childhood, okay? And when I say issues, I talk about sometimes good issues, okay? Maybe you had parents that were overprotective and now you're in the big wide world. Okay, you're not prepared that, and some of you, if you're very young and just, you're the fledgling leaving the nest, so to speak, there's probably an automatic assumption that everybody's like your parents. No, they're not. The world is a very different place to that little bubble you grew up in. Right. I'm kind of getting really this is for a specific message for one or two of you, okay, that have had a childhood or you've grown up in an environment, okay, that's not been good for you. All right. But there's a lot of forgiveness here for somebody. Okay. Healing family issues. You could have had an argument with your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. You haven't seen them for years. Okay. And for some of you, it doesn't even mean that. It means you flew the nest at an early age. You went off to get your career, get married, or whatever. You moved to a different country. You haven't seen your family for a long, long time. And now there's kind of like a reunion here, a chance to reunite. Hmm. No place like home. I'm picking up a bit of this, a bit like that Six of Cups energy in tarot. A reconciliation going on here and a happy reunion. You know, this card doesn't necessarily mean something bad. What's going on with the tarot? What's going on with the tarot? Well, somebody's going to come charging in on an impulse, which leads, which leaves you with a very quick decision, or this impulse to go traveling. Okay, Tower moment. There's surprising revelations here. New inspiration. Somebody here is reconsidering a decision that was made in the past. Maybe they walked away from you. I don't know. You walked away from them. But there's this reconsideration. Maybe that was not a good idea. So, like I say, I'm picking up some kind of reunion. Okay. Now, this healing family issues may not be you. It may be somebody you're connected to. There's true love here. There's a very loving relationship, but it's all right. The mechanics of it is very erratic. Maybe because this person you're dealing with is has got some family issues of some kind. Maybe they're married and they're fighting over a child, custody or something like this. But there's a lot of all of a sudden there's some very very fast changes going on here. Okay. Now, with this tower moment, I'll get Aries Scorpio energy. Well, this is Aries energy. It's fire energy. It's somebody taking an action. This whether this is you or the person you're dealing with, but wow, there's this action and an ending being taken place. A very dramatic decision. Wow. Perhaps legal issues involved, but it would seem karma's caught up. I don't know what you did in the past, but this is the result. You've certainly got somebody thinking, I don't know, maybe you left this person and they realized what they've lost. But there's this kind of very, very quick action, very fast change. Somebody here is not this. It's just a very impulsive action. You know, this I've got to do this. I can't contain myself any longer. Kind of energy. There's family issues here. Okay, Ten of Cups. You know, that Ten of Cups is a place where you feel very well, you feel very emotional. There's a lot of reminiscing going on. Justice card. There's perhaps some legal issues here. I don't know. Maybe there's an inheritance and there's some arguments over a property. I don't know here, but there's a settlement here. I'm kind of getting a chance for a peaceful resolution. Looking for solutions, and the past is coming back. Somebody from your past is coming back, or several people from your past is coming back, maybe. I don't know. And we've got this Aries energy. Look, this Emperor. Somebody wants to up the game. They realise they've lost you. Now they want to up the game. With this comes a lot of responsibility. I'm picking up a father figure here or somebody older than you. Very forceful personality. Maybe you're healing something with your father. I don't know. But there's somebody here. There's an age gap. All right. Could well be that your parents are splitting or drifting apart, and you're stuck in the middle trying to mediate. I'm picking up this mediation energy. Ooh, healing an issue, a mediator. Well, here's the cutting ties, the Queen of Swords. Independence, Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you cut ties with somebody because they wanted their freedom, they wanted their individuality, they wanted to remain independent and wouldn't commit because of, I don't know, family or somebody else there. There's some kind of family environment going on here. It was never fulfilling, but it was a comfortable situation, but never fulfilling. Anyway, you got somebody thinking, right? Maybe there was this withholding the truth, and somebody here has decided to come forward and tell the truth. And it's something you instigated. You, like this tower, you was the initial catalyst of this. Something you said, something you did in the past. 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years ago. Ooh. There is a reunion. There is concerns, but there's this King of Swords, very rational. King and Queen of Swords. Wow. It's a match. It's kind of like a soulmate connection, but a very intellectual one. Ooh. Somebody here who wanted to keep their independence now wants to commit in some form. This could be an ex-husband coming back. This could be the father of a child coming back, but you're being very rational. There is some concerns here, but you're being very logical and you're very good at organising stuff now. I'm picking up here professional advice. You both agreeing? Maybe I'm picking up here for one of you a marriage counsellor or getting some kind of counsel between you. This is togetherness. This is not a singularity. This is doing something together. Right. Maybe you struggling. Maybe that struggle to get your independence has been hard, but you've finally got out of codependency. You've got your independence. You've got your freedom to do something here. It's a brand new beginning. There's been a lot of concerns about getting yourself out of a trap scenario. There's been some codependency, perhaps even a bit of narcissism, or somebody with an addiction here I'm picking up in the background. But there's a breakdown of this. I'm getting here, you're taking the initiative, you're the one that's travelling. There's a chance to travel here. Something you did in the past, something you said, an action you took. It's got somebody to come forward. You've got this Aries energy, this sudden burst of courage, this fresh start. It could be you taking responsibility. Okay, Aries is all about taking action. That Emperor is all about you getting control of your life, you taking the action, having the strength and the courage to come forward. Somebody is doing. They've maybe been protecting their own interests, but the universe is saying whatever it is you've been struggling with, keep going. It's something you was probably about to give up on, but this is saying keep going. Yeah, you're answering your calling. Wow. Financial independence, emotional stability, a change of environment. It's what I'm getting. Breaking the bounds of conformity, breaking the bounds of a stuck situation, getting some answers to some questions, having the strength and the courage to break this restriction. I'm kind of getting you traveling to, or somebody traveling to see you, some privacy to talk about the future and breaking the bounds of confinement. That's what I'm getting. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.